And a major blow to President Trump's trade agenda, a federal court has blocked most of his sweeping import tariffs, ruling they exceeded presidential authority. The decision halts one of the boldest moves in Trump's America First trade war and could have broad implications for his executive power. Take a look at this report.
In a ruling that shook Washington and global markets, a three-judge panel on the Court of International Trade blocked most of the import tariffs imposed by Donald Trump during his time in office. The judges said the president overstepped his legal bounds, using emergency powers meant for national security threats to launch a sweeping global trade offensive. The court found that the 1977 International Emergency Economic Powers Act, or the IEEPA, does not give the president unlimited authority to impose tariffs, especially on nearly every country in the world. The White House called the decision an affront by unelected judges and insisted the administration would continue to fight what it calls a crisis in trade. The ruling also quashes duties that Trump imposed on Canada, Mexico, and China separately using emergency powers. Analysts warn the legal uncertainty could further rattle financial markets already on edge. Trump defended his tariff threats by saying it's called negotiations and went on to claim that the US has been very nice to China.
You mean because I reduced China from 145% that I set down to 100 and then down to another number, and I gave the European Union a 50% tax tariff, and they called up and they said, please, let's meet right now. Please, let's meet right now. And I said, okay, I'll give you till July 9. I actually asked them, I said, what's the date? Because they weren't willing to meet. And after I did what I did, they said, we'll meet anytime you want. And we have an end date of July 9th. You call that chickening out? 6 months ago, this country was stone cold dead. We had a dead country. We had a country people didn't think it was going to survive, and you ask a nasty question like that. It's called negotiation. You set a number.
The Trump administration has already filed an appeal, but for now, most of the tariffs are on hold. That appeal could take months to resolve, and its outcome may shape the balance of power between the Congress and the White House for years to come. Wall Street shares briefly bounced on Tuesday after Trump delayed the levies over the long holiday weekend, although markets were down again Wednesday. Bureau Report, DD India.